here I am, sparked once again to speak about a certain topic. First of all, it is kind of trippy to be back in my old space, visiting, traveling through Indiana, and have found myself in my old space. And second of all, it's so funny that the past two videos I've made, I've had a TV right there. TV in my video. I've never recorded videos with TVs. And I noticed in my other video about the full moon and Mercury retrograde, there was a TV behind me, and now there's one. And I'm just saying that because I personally notice it. And TVs are a tool I do not use anymore. Huge distraction and massive brainwashing and massive loads of information, energy of fear instilling in you. So be mindful of what you are putting into your mind, into your consciousness, okay? Moving on from that, wow, you know, I realized that I could speak about complex concepts. I could speak about very complex things, but honestly, truth is pretty simple. It's not complicated. And no matter where you are in your journey, there are just certain truths that are just always need to be integrated in. And so here I am to share with you about surrender and humility. I am sparked to speak about this. It's been sparked for some time, and I realized that on my site, when I was going through certain experiences, I didn't exactly share, how to do this, or the how-tos or whatever. Because for me, I was in my experience and just expressing myself. I'm a very expressive, creative person, so I do it poetically or however the words come to me, and writing it in a very artful, creative way from my heart. And in no way is this video going to be about, hey, this is how you do it. But what I am going to do is share my experience. And my goal is to do it in under 5 minutes, because I have stuff I need to focus on, and you guys, so many people, the majority of people prefer for things to be shorter than longer. Some people don't have that attention span. But as always, my goal and intention for all of my works, my writings and my videos, is for it to pull in and resonate with those that needed to hear it, that it's going to resonate, that the frequency matches, it's calling out to them to give them a particular message. I am serving, I am in service to the divine, to the light, to just deliver messages. So, here goes. A sister of mine recently contacted me and was expressing some things, and it really made me go back and remember my experiences. I've shared my reawakening story. I've shared my activation story. I've shared, even recently in my November 11th video, which also was the Seva Chronicles episode 3. I shared my reawakening story and how I surrendered to my path. Okay? Once I did that, this is how it went down, guys. Okay? I have a Bachelor of Arts in journalism and public relations. I have 2 minors in international studies and religious studies. I was very active at my university, very well known at my university, and I had some cool, great things going on for me. Okay, and there's a silly ad about to come on, and wow, that was not the right thing to do. So this is going to be more than 5 minutes. Okay. When I surrendered, it was, like I said, a time where my life was hell, and in so many ways, and I've shared how I was in an abusive relationship, and I wasn't really going anywhere, goal-wise, career-wise. I did have an amazing job at Cha-Cha as a writer, and I had other things, but I just was completely unhappy and felt like I was not on my path. I felt like a lot was missing, like something was off. And of course I was miserable because I was with this particular individual. So when I surrendered, I completely surrendered. I just said, you know what, okay. I let it all go. I let it all go. My desires sometimes takes me down a path that it's not even for me. It's not the best for me. And I am tired of thinking that some things are best for me and doing that and then ending up miserable. I want what is best for me. I surrender my desires. I surrender everything. Show me. Show me. Show me where to go. Show me what to do. Show me what is best for me. What is my path? What am I here on this planet to do? Show me. Because I knew, deep down I had this feeling. I remembered that I was here for a reason. That I'm to be used for a reason. After that, I said, okay, until I find out where I'm supposed to go and what I am supposed to do. Just gonna move this for a minute. Silly stuff. Until I found out what I was going to do, until I got that divine guidance, I said to myself, I will do my best in the moment I am in. I will do my best. I will not half-ass it. I will not go a moment not being mindful. I will be observant. I will listen. I will do my best. I am alert. I want to see and I want to know. Yeah, and just don't half-ass it. Give all your energy. Give your all. Be mindful so you don't make mistakes. And I said, I will do this until I know. Till I feel it inside of me. Till I know. Until I feel. Until I hear. Some people really do hear. We can get into clairaudience at a different time. Until I hear. And so I moved away from Indianapolis and came to live with my father. That's quite humbling, okay? A 24 going on 25-year-old, at least for me, because I had been independent right after I left high school. I said, see ya, and took care of myself after I left high school, went to college, did all that stuff on my own, everything, right? So I humbled myself. And as far as in my jobs, what jobs did I take? No, Trina didn't go and find jobs in her field. You know what she did? What did I do? I humbled myself. And I took a waitressing job. Never had a waitressing job. And I also applied for a call center job. So I waitressed for about a month and a half, and then ended up switching into the call center job when everything went through and began the training. And both of these jobs were completely humbling to me. To a person who has a good degree, had good grades, had very lovely jobs back in the city, and had a lot of freedom. I had jobs that gave me a lot of control. I wasn't micromanaged. I had a lot of freedom to do projects and things like that. And I took these jobs and said not one word to anyone about my credentials. I said not one word of what I had accomplished in the past, because it didn't matter. It didn't matter. What mattered was the now. And for me, I felt quite humbled, and I actually liked it that way. And people not knowing who I was, people not knowing my position, people not knowing anything of my past. And life humbled me anyways. The experiences I had with my ex, it humbled me and opened my heart back up to see that every single human being on this planet is hurt in some way, and more than half of them are playing out this pain repeatedly, secretly deep down, crying for help and for love. And then you have some that have realized this, and they've chosen the path of love and to heal and to break the cycle. And so I remained quiet and observant and humble and surrendered. And in doing this, I said, God, whatever name you give to the Supreme Creator, the Prime Source, Prime Creator, however you want to refer to it, to the oneness. I said, God, I surrender, and I surrender my life in service to you, in service to the divine, in service to the light. I know this is why I am here. And in every moment, I want to serve, to help others, to come to realize the truth, to see the light within themselves. And so until I knew what my path, my purpose, my mission, until I remembered, this is what I did. I just humbled myself. And that is something that a lot of people have a hard time doing. It is ego. Oh, that ego. Because some people have a hard time to say, man, I have this, I have a master's, I have this, or do you have any idea what I've done with my life, or whatever. People have a hard time surrendering, especially those who know they have free will. We all understand the concept of free will, and some people don't want to give up free will. Free will is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. That is how we learn. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm just going to leave it at that for that to soak in, about humility, surrendering, humility, and serving. Because I will let you know that when I did this is how everything unfolded for me. I'm not exaggerating to you. I am not lying. I am speaking from experience. And this is from my experience, my journey. So I am not telling you to do this. I am not telling you this is how it is. This is the truth. And if you don't do it, you suck and you have failed. What I am doing is I am sharing. If it resonates with you, it resonates with you. I will tell you that I have met many others now on my path who have told me similar stories. That they had to let go of their ego and surrender. That they had to be humble themselves, and realize that they wanted to serve. In which way we serve is different, but it is all in service to the highest good of all. May you be blessed. May the light guide you. May you realize the light within yourself. Namaste.